Coach, if you would, just an opening statement to start, please, about the match.
Sure. Just a not a good time to play, not a great match. I think Chicago outplayed us. I didn't look at the stat sheet, too much after the game, but they didn't play harder than us. But I think they probably outhit us and they outblocked us and probably outdug us, and just a tough day to do that. We were just in the locker room though, and it's not that we lost the game. It's just that this is over, and that this group isn't going to be together again, and that's kind of what we're all thinking right now.
It seemed like you guys were able to come out with a lot of energy to start. I mean, was that just the excitement of being in the NCAA tournament? I guess you ladies can kind of comment on it as well. What led to your start today?
I think that we were just really excited to be here. Like, we all just want this so bad, or wanted it really bad. So, yeah, that's probably where it came from.
Yeah, I think it was just, we were focused too. We were smarter than them in the first game, and I think that really helped our game. But regardless, I mean, we had a great crowd, and that definitely helped us get going. And it was a normal game. It's the same game as volleyball always is, but I mean, it's NCAA tournament, so.
Were you guys surprised to see basically that whole side
Yes.
filled with Benedictine fans?
That was awesome.
It was awesome. Couldn't have asked for anything better.
Feel kind of like a home match a little bit?
Yeah, it did.
Even better than the
Yeah.
Jen, what sorts of adjustments was Chicago able to make towards the end of that second set and onward from that point? I mean, they led pretty much the entire way.
Yeah, I think we were able to finish the second set a little bit stronger than how we started it, but we talked a lot about they had the control, and we knew that was just going to be big, whichever team had the control. It's just so much easier to play when you can kind of pick apart the other team and you know what they're going to be running and you're not scrambling. And we just, once they got the control, we just couldn't get it back.
Seemed like they did a good job of making you guys move defensively as well.
Yeah, we were the ones scrambling. The last time we played Chicago, we had them scrambling, and it's a matter of they gave us tougher balls and we were able to give them.
Kara, was that tough in the back row to not really know where it was coming from because they were using so many different players to get involved as well?
Yeah, and the first and second game was a little easier. We had double blocks on everything almost, and then the third and fourth, it was a little more tough to read and to fill the hole. Not saying that our blockers, they worked as hard as they could, but there was a little bit more hole where you had to fill, or you had to get outside their arm. But they did a good job running the ball across the length of the net. I mean, you got to give them props for it.
Yeah, they took advantage of all the opportunities that we gave them, and we just, when that happens, we're not getting the opportunities, and that's just kind of how it goes.
Can you guys kind of reflect on the year as a whole?
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't think you can not smile when you think of how our year went. And it's, Jen said, it's not because of our record, it's not because of that we got here, it's just because of the feeling that we've had this whole year. We've always prided ourselves on being this team that's really close-knit, and I think we showed everybody this year that that's important in an athletic sport. And we had a feeling ever since we started in St. Louis. We had a feeling of what it meant to be a team, and we proved everybody that we can get here and that can last you a really long way.
And yeah, we were talking about it, and it's not, I think the reason we're so upset is because we don't want to leave each other and that we don't want to lose that feeling, and that's just what means the most to us, and the fact that that's over, that's what hurts the most.
Jen, how about your thoughts on this group as a whole?
Same, I would say. We talked about, like Kara just said in the locker room, that the 30-5 or whatever we finished, that's because of the smiles and the laughs and the trips, and that created that record. The record didn't create the team chemistry that we had. The chemistry created the record, and that was one of our focuses from the very first day, and they're a pretty special group.
Is this a building point, you think, for the program?
I mean, I think so. I mean, hopefully, I think the younger classmen and even the juniors that'll be seniors next year, I think they know that how important it is to have that chemistry and that feeling. We always used to say in matches, get the feeling, to where you're not worried.
And I think once you feel it, you just strive for it. So now that they've felt it and they've seen what it can be like, I think that from now on, the program is just going to build off of that. Like, now that we've started the ball rolling, it's just going to keep going.
Do you guys take a sense of pride in the sense that, you're a couple of seniors on the team, and this kind of started with you guys, maybe?
I don't know if it's because
it's not because of us.
I don't know.
We're lucky to be a part of it.
I don't want to say it's fake because I don't really know what that means, but it honestly is something brought us together and it just works.
I think the fact that we had to step up as juniors last year, we were the oldest on the team, and we had to learn from that, and we got that out of the way. We used that experience, and we realized that having each other's back, I think, is the most important thing than the physical characteristics of a game. And I think everyone realized how important that is, and that's what got us right here. And I think everyone knows that, and they'll just roll with it. And it's a great, great feeling that we wish everyone could just understand.
And a lot of it has to do with Jen. Like I can remember coming in freshman year and like things that she was like preaching to us and saying to us I had never heard from any coach. And like she wasn't just saying it like at us. She believed it too. So it's hard to not believe something when somebody believes it so much and they're teaching it to you. It's contagious.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.